Alright, so when you're bored at work on your lunch break, you find things to do and to watch and stuff like that. So, and it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Not that anyone watches them, but anyway. So my thing is on surviving in the apocalypse. I've seen some ridiculous ideas and ridiculous concepts out there for surviving in some sort of doomsday apocalypse, end of days scenario. Like, I just watched one video and it said the sixth best place to hide was on a fucking aircraft carrier. How does one group of people or one person operate a literal fortress on the sea? It's just not possible. And then the idea of it'll have a helicopter so you can go off. I can't fly a helicopter, and I don't know many people that can. So no, it's just unrealistic. Alright, so my ideas are, first of all, find shelter, find a place to go. You do this while the shit's going apeshit. I live on the central coast in Australia. It's about an hour north of Sydney, and the best bet would be to head out west. Head to like a place called like Cessnock or Singleton. Muswellbrook, you're starting to get a bit dry out there, so it becomes a bit difficult to grow things. But you want somewhere where where you can still grow plants, you can still grow like you still have an active farmland, but there's not too many people around. So you go out there, you find a house or a building on top of a hill. The reason you want it on top of a hill is it's easy to defend. You've got you can see lots of things going on. And also irrigation. It's much easier to have irrigation from on top of a hill than anywhere else. Then once you have that, you want to arm yourself. A crossbow. The crossbow is the best option. You see people with swords and knives and fucking bows and arrows. Bows and arrows take years to learn, to master. A crossbow, you can pick it up and learn a crossbow in a few hours or a few days. Like, much easier. So then after that, you want to go around securing a good vehicle if you haven't got the vehicle first. Cars are a good idea. They are noisy. They also require fuel. Fuel only lasts about six to 9 months. That's how long fuel lasts before it goes bad. Unless it's diesel. Diesel lasts a little bit longer. So you want to secure a transport. Horses are good, but require a lot of energy. In order to expel the energy the horses have, they require a lot of intake energy. So horses, while they're good, you're better off with something simple. As much as we all fucking hate them on the road now, bicycle. Bicycle is the best option. It's quiet, it requires no food, it requires lubricant on the chain, and you have to tighten the brakes and stuff every now and then. Much easier. Then after that, you go out and secure food. If you haven't, you should already have secured a little bit of food as you're going along, but you want to secure a good food stockpile. Military bases are a great option. The reason military bases are a great option is they have MREs, meals ready to eat. They are brilliant. They get high calories, high intake, and you can chuck a couple in as a day pack to take with you when you're going out looting and scavenging. So yeah, MREs, that's your food source. But you also want to stock up on food. Good food source to stock up on is peanut butter, biscuits, jelly. When I say jelly, I mean jam. Beef jerky. Yeah, anything that has a long life, anything that has a long shelf life is the things you want to stock up on. They are your best option. Then, after that, you want to secure the area you live in. First and foremost, you need power. Best power source is a generator for short term, until you can figure out a way to refine oil into petrol, which you've got to go and secure somewhere to get oil from. But up until then, solar. Solar is the best option. It requires very little maintenance, and it gives a decent energy output for what it is. So solar panels, most camping stores these days sell little solar panels that can charge fridges and stuff like that. So you want to have go and raid camping supply stores or farms that have pre-existing solar panels. They're your best bet. That's how you get some power. So then you can charge things like phones, because you want to have a phone on you at most times. Phones are useless in terms of telecommunication. What they are good for is you can store diaries, you can store videos, you can have a calculator, store recipes, you store information, a compass on them. They have many things on them that do make a great idea. So yes, have a phone, have your weapon, which is a crossbow. I got one. Oh, I'm sorry, I used it. Sweet, it just makes life easier. I went and stole a plate from down the front too. Now I can stop making my lunch of an evening and just brought all of it here. Save time. Yeah, so that's what you do. Like that's some basic steps. Then you want to get like comfortable clothing. Comfortable clothing, you get cargo pants, like elastic waist cargo pants. Some decent hiking shoes. You want steel cap shoes. A singlet, particularly here in Australia, a singlet, long sleeve shirts, and like a vest, like a tactical military style vest. The reason tactical military style vests are good is you can store heaps of things in the pockets. The combat webbing, it's a good idea to have one of those things and wear it around. Yeah, so then you want to get several sets of that so you can wash it on you wash your sets of clothing on a certain day and get yourself organised. Depending on if you found other people or not, you want to get a diary, because diaries help you go through, which you can use your phone for a diary. You can go through and find information that you've previously used or previously come across. Like, for example, you want to extend your shack, but you're trying to look for timber or metal. You write down where you saw some good metal to use or saw some good timber to use, and you go from there. Next, you want to scout a library. The reason you want libraries: excellent sources of knowledge, and even if it doesn't give you the knowledge that you need, it gives you basic things that you go and look for. So yeah, you have knowledge, you have power, you have transport, you have defense, you have clothing, and you have food. I'm sure I'll make some more videos extending into those ideas and broadening on those ideas that I've previously discussed, but I've got to get back to work, so take it easy.